Hey guys, this is App Review. Today we'll be taking a look at iCarbons for the 15-inch MacBook Pro and for the iPhone 4. Now, iCarbons are carbon fiber decals that come in two colors. Here we have the black carbon fiber and here we have the white. Now, iCarbons sells their products for a number of Apple electronics. These are all-size MacBook Pros. You also have the regular MacBook Unibody, the white polycarbonate MacBook, the MacBook Air, every model of iPhone, every model of iPad, every model of iPod. You have the 12, 15, and 17-inch PowerBook G4s. You have the 15 and 17-inch PowerBook G3s, and the iBook G3 and iBook G4. So let's take a look at the iPhone one first, and let's just set my MacBook aside. Okay, so before we begin, as you guys might know, this is a 3M paper which the decals come on. What's great about this is that they are actually reusable, which means if you ever get tired of them, you can just take them off and stick them back on this paper, and then you're good to go until you want to use it again. So these are actually the ones that came with the MacBook Pro, but the iPhone ones are similar, just a little bit smaller. Now here we have the iPhone, and let's zoom in here a little bit. Okay, so as you can see, I got the full body, which is the back obviously, the side bumpers, and the front. Now, what I love about this product is the fact that they actually threw in a black carbon fiber decal, which looks pretty badass. Now, the install was pretty simple overall. As you can see, basically I lined everything up pretty well, and I also have a cutout for my SIM tray. So, the good thing about this white is that even though it is white, I thought it was going to get some dirt in it, and that dirt just slides right off. Now, what's great about that is that it just gives it a different color than black carbon fiber, which if you see people with carbon fiber, that's the color that they all have. Alright guys, so here we have the MacBook Pro now. Before I start, I want to say that if you guys see a little bit of a raised design on here, it's because I actually have a decal underneath that. If you guys have seen my my Lucky Labs install decal, that's actually what's underneath there, and so I just wanted to get that out of the way. But here we have the MacBook Pro 15-inch with the black carbon fiber decal. Now this is the combo as well. This has the back protection, and if you open up your MacBook, you also have protection for the wrists and also around the keyboard. Now I had mixed feelings about this because I do like this product for the MacBook. However, the installation is really a pain. As you guys know, on the iPhone, it's a smaller device and you can cover the whole thing at once. But in this case, you got to start out at a corner and then work your way outwards. Not only does that mean that you have to work out the air bubbles, but it means if you make a tiny mistake and you have a crease anywhere, then you got to remove the whole thing. But as you can see, I think I did a pretty good job here. Let's zoom in on the Apple logo. And basically, as long as you have the Apple logo lined up well, then everything else will line up after that. So I would obviously say and recommend to you to start off by lining up the Apple logo and then working your way outwards. Although some people do prefer starting off in the corner. So now we'll take a look at the inside. Now the inside is really the hard part about this. I'm going to move you guys up a little bit so you can take a better look at that. Okay, so as you can see, this actually covers the areas that are not the trackpad and the keyboard or the speaker. So basically the whole inside of the MacBook except for that. Now this was actually hard to install because of these little strips. What was happening was I was trying to put this down and the strips would get in the way. Now I really didn't like that fact. I wish they would have given you the top separate from the bottom, but you know, what can you do? Now, as you can see, the button right here is a little off because of the fact that the strips were so hard to install, but overall, pretty good product. Now, pricing options for the MacBook Pro are a little bit different as well. You actually have two possible combinations. You can choose this back only, and that'll go for $19.96. And I think that is a good option. If you don't want the inside protection, I would say just go for the back. It's not that I don't like that, it's just the fact that it's such a pain to install, and it's 10 extra bucks. I would really rather just make your outside of the MacBook look badass, because people don't really take a look at the inside of it. But if you do want the combo, which is obviously the back and the insides, then that will be $29.95. So overall, guys, I really think that iCarbons are a fantastic product. In the case of the iPhone, definitely recommend it. Easy to install, looks great, and you know, I would say that it did solve the antenna issue to some extent. You know, I really don't have that problem, but I lose a bar or two, and now I haven't had no problem with that. In the case of the MacBook Pro, that's really up to you. I would definitely recommend the back, but the inside is a little tough to install, as I said, and that's really your guys' decision. So remember to check them out over at www.icarbons.com. I would like to thank Andrew for sending out these products for review, and stay tuned for more, guys. Peace.